Hi, Hardeen here, and been a CNA for 10 years now, and I've seen a lot of the videos I put on YouTube about being a CNA, and there's just a lot of things it doesn't cover. There's a lot of things it doesn't talk about. A lot of the truth isn't really in it, and I just feel the need to come out and tell you what it is to be a CNA. And I'm going to cover everything, how I got into the business. That's an interesting story in itself. I'm going to cover the bureaucracy and the politics of it all. I'm going to cover what's really going on out here, what you really have to do if you're going to be working in the nursing homes. Now, to make a note here for you, I have never worked in a hospital, so I don't know what CNAs in the hospitals are doing. But if you are a CNA in a hospital, I encourage you to do what I'm doing. Tell everybody what it is you do all the time, what it is you have to deal with, because I think it's important that everything is laid out on the table. And everything is out there so people can make an informed and real decision. Because I'll tell you what, just recently we had somebody come into work who just came out of class, and what they decided was this wasn't for them. They didn't want to be a CNA. And now how come they couldn't figure that out in clinicals, I'll never know. And what clinicals are is where once you've done all your classroom work, you go out in the real world and apply what you learned. And that's that is, a good taste of what you're going to get. So again, if you work in a hospital, I encourage you to do what I'm doing, because I have no hospital experience, but all the experience that I'm going to tell you, everything you're going to get from me is from being in the nursing homes. And that's what I've done for 10 years. And I'm not going to try to come off as a know-it-all. I'm just going to tell you what I've experienced in my 10 years, because believe me, I could never compare 10 years to somebody that's got 20, 25, 30 years into this thing as a CNA. And I certainly don't want to insult their intelligence, and I don't want to come off the wrong way with them. But I'm going to tell you what I've experienced, what I know. And for instance, one of the things I'm going to cover is I know that 6 states now have a program where they give out bonus money to these nursing homes, and during the state survey time. Now, what the state survey is, to put it plain and simple, it's just the annual inspection of the nursing homes that the states do. And the state surveyors or inspectors, whatever you want to call them, that come in are actually and have to be, as part of the qualifications, registered nurses. Again, you have somebody that's not in there every day on that floor doing the work, and I find it very, very hard to accept that they can come in and inspect us when they don't know what's really going on in there. They come in one time a year and think they have it all, and they know exactly what's going on, and I'm here to tell you they don't. So we're going to cover all of that. Now, do I think the bonus money for the state surveys that the states give these nursing homes, do I think it should stay or should it go? Well, I'll tell you, as we get into this, exactly what I think of it, and do I think it should stay or go? You're going to find that out from me. You're going to learn a lot here. Now, if you're thinking about becoming a CNA, I highly encourage you to subscribe, because the information I'm going to give you will help you make that decision if this is what you really want. Because what I'm going to tell you, I wish I had 10 years ago. I'm sure that what I'm going to tell you, there's going to be some CNAs with 15 years in who are going to wish they had this information 15 years ago. So stick with me, subscribe, and we'll get into this. And not only am I going to get into this, but I'm also venturing out into my own business ventures, trying to make some money, trying to work my way out of the CNA field, because 10 years, it takes a grind on you, and we'll get into all that stuff too. So subscribe, stick with me, and you're going to learn a lot, I promise. Thanks.